All right, guys, this is like take 135 because this phone does not want to stay where it's staying. Okay, so I hope that camera stays. All right, so this is my office in the living room, and what we're going to do, we're going to see how to adjust our seat so our backs are healthy and our necks are healthy and we don't feel super cranky after working long hours. So this is obviously not my work desk. I don't have it out in the middle of my living room, but my room is super messy, so you don't want to see that. So this is what we are doing. So first you want to start with sitting as close as possible to your desk so that your upper arms are parallel to your spine. So my upper arms are parallel. Next, what you're going to want to do is rest your hands on your work surface. And if your elbows are not at a 90-degree angle, which mine are slightly open, you are going to want to adjust your office chair height either up or down. So for me, I am too low, right? My elbow's dropping down, so I'm gonna raise my chair up until they're at a 90-degree angle. So that is so much better, right? So they're still kind of at a wider angle, but we'll get to that. We're not there yet. All right, so you want to make sure you're staying as close as possible, your hands are parallel to your spine, and your arms are parallel to your spine, and you have your chair up or down as much as possible to make this a 90-degree angle, and that's as high as my chair goes. So next you want to check your thighs, your thigh measure. So you want to make sure you can easily slide your fingers underneath your thigh at the edge of your chair, at the front edge of your chair, okay? So if it's too tight and you can't, so I'm gonna bring this up over here for a second so you can see. So if it's too tight, you can't really slide your fingers under, you're going to want to get a footrest. So for me, I can't really slide my fingers underneath where my thighs are, so I'm gonna want to get a footrest so that my fingers can go under a little bit. So thankfully for me, my desk actually has kind of a built-in footrest, but if you don't have a footrest, you can certainly go ahead and get a little stool, or maybe stack some pillows on top of each other, or even books, really heavy-duty books or something like that, to make sure that your thighs are not touching the leading edge, the front edge of your chair. So you want your feet to be elevated a little bit. If you're unusually tall and there's more than a finger width of space, then perhaps you want to just lower your seat, or you can raise your desk or work surface too, okay, so that you can raise the height of your office chair. So next what you want to do is you want to check your calves, okay? So with your bottom pushed against the back of the chair, okay, you want to try to pass a clenched fist between the back of your calf and the front of your office chair. And if you can't do that easily, then the office chair is too deep. So for me, yeah, I can't really do that very easily because even with my feet as they would be on the footrest, I can't really pass under my fist under the calf. So what I'm going to need to do is, because this office chair is just too deep and there's nothing I can do to adjust the back of this particular office chair, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a pillow and put it by my back. So this is just a dumpy kind of pillow that I had in my bedroom, and it works perfectly for a backrest. You can also get one of those ones that you strap on the back of a chair, or maybe you even have one that's built in to your office chair. So, and if you really don't feel comfortable even then, just get a new office chair that has some sort of lumbar support. So one thing really important is that you use this pillow so that you don't slump forward. You want to make sure that your lower back is arched slightly, so you don't go forward or you slouch down. So resting eye level, we are at that point, and I'm going to scooch my chair in to put my feet on the footrest now that you don't need to see me putting my fists underneath my legs, right? Okay, so we're scooching forward again. So again, like elbows in line with the spine as much as possible, and hands resting on the keyboard. You can see my feet, they are on the little footrest. So the next thing you want to do is that when you look forward, your eyes hit the middle of the computer screen. So if you don't have that, go ahead and move it back or move it forward depending on you, but for me, I definitely need to move mine forward or open a little bit more so that my resting eye level hits the computer screen, just like that, okay? And again, I know like with my particular office chair, it's not like the best example of the 90-degree and everything, but you know, you're just getting it as good as you can for what you have. And then when you can, get better office chair, office table. I open this up so it's much better for my eyes as far as when I look at resting eye level, I'm able to see exactly the middle of my computer screen. If you have the option for an alternative office chair, definitely look into those awesome Swiss balls, you know, something like that can also just keep your muscles active and keep you feeling great in your body and active during your workday. Well, the workday is done and here we are. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'm just gonna go ahead and relax with a cup of my favorite black tea with a little bit of lemon vitality in it. So have a great day. Make sure to relax the way that best fits you in a healthy way at the end of your workday. Bye.